Ayo, you know who it is. It's your boy, me, back here with another video. Now, my latest video was top 5 of my favorite blasters. And so, I'm going to do another top 5. Because this top 5 I filmed, I think, a year ago, maybe close to a year ago. And that was top 5 favorite sidearms. So I'm going to be doing that again, because everybody likes sidearms. And if you don't, are you okay? If you don't like sidearms, then you're not okay. But to start off with number 1, well, not number 1, but the first one, number 5, the side strike. Let me take that off. Now, the side strike is jolt reskin, because everything's a jolt reskin, but it's kind of like the old night finders and stuff like that. It holds 1 dart in front, holds 2 front and top, of course, just like any other. But the reason this is number 5 is because I think this is the only blaster that actually does this. Comes with its own custom holster. Yeah, that dart's gone. Okay, so this is a spring action like every other sidearm is. Unless you think of a strife as a sidearm, which I kind of see where you're coming from. Because if there's no attachments in anything, you can make that a sidearm. And your primary would probably be something very heavily modified, like maybe rapid strike or something like that. And that's pretty good loadout. The grip, a little small, but still kind of comfortable. It has 1 tack rail, in case you want to put like a flashlight on it. And if it's in this holster, you can clip it on to like a belt buckle. I mean, not belt buckle. A belt or any other tactical vest. Like, you could probably keep it right here. It's actually kind of cool. I haven't done that until this video. Or if you're getting all dressed up for Nerf, like you're in a suit or something and it has that inside pocket, that'd be perfect for a side strike. I've always wanted to try and do something like that. But that is number 5. Number 3, because I'm skipping number 4, is, no, I'm kidding. Number 4, Magnus. Of course, you just read it. Mega, I don't know how, what, Mega. Now, I didn't grab my Mega dart. Now, the difference between Elite and Mega, of course, is the size of the dart. A lot bigger. Now, this Magnus holds 3 Mega darts right in here. Push them down. And like that. Close it. Now you're ready for your first shot. That went down the hallway. And then you have your last shot. And then you... Now, I really like this because it's just an oversized pistol. Or sidearm, I don't care what you want to call it. But, it's really cool seeing the Mega darts fly on film. It's really cool. And just like a side strike, it has 1 tack rail for like a flashlight or a laser sight or something. I don't care what you put on it. The iron sight's pretty self-explanatory. Don't shoot. But I think you can get this around $10 to $20 at Walmart. See, I haven't picked up a Magnus or looked at a Magnus for a while. Well, I have picked this up, but I haven't went to Walmart in a while to look at all the newer stuff, like get anything. So lately I've been busy with school and everything, but this is a really nice blaster. Go get it. That's number 4. Number 3. Now, I've talked to some younger nerfers, and a lot of people are saying, hey, you are young. Okay, I know younger nerfers too, so I'm not the youngest. But I've talked to some of them, and they weren't even nerfing around 2011 and 12. I can't remember the exact years when this series came out, but Vortex, I can't remember I think it was 2012 maybe, but this is the Proton, and those younger nerfers didn't know what it was, and to be honest, I didn't even know because I wasn't even nerfing back then. Okay, could you please get up? Okay, yep. The disc went bye-bye. Now, the Vortex shoot these little discs. Now, this isn't what the discs look like. The original discs look like this. Or the glow in the dark. Look like this. But this one, I just took a red pen to one of my glow in the darks, and I use it for this one. Now, I like this because there's something really cool about this. Now you pull this back, you put your one disc in. Now you can push it like that, or see this button on both sides? Push it. I just love that. Pull it back, load, boom. It's just so fun. It's just so fun. And this button back here is like the jam door. Well, not jam door, but if there's a jam, you just press it, and it undoes the jam. Now, the Vortex discs shoot pretty good ranges. One tech rail, but shoot pretty good ranges, and there's more than one. There's the Nitron, Vigilon, a couple others I can't remember, but I have the Proton, Vigilon, and Nitron. And then there's a Praxis, I think. I can't remember all of the names, but this is number 3. On to number 2. Strong Arm. Now, I know a lot of people don't use this. They would rather use a disruptor. Well, I like this more. I just love doing that. After you load all 6 of your darts in, you can just and then cock it and shoot. And of course it does have slam fire, where you just hold the trigger and you keep pulling back the priming grip or handle or whatever you want to call it. And to load it, press this, push, load your 6 darts in, prime back, and then you're ready to shoot or fire or whatever you want to. I don't really care. But has one tactical rail, and I don't know why Nerf would do this, because what are you even gonna put on it? Like, the only thing you might put on it is a flashlight, and I still wouldn't even do that. But Strong Arm is number 2. There's really not much to say about it because everybody knows about it. Number 1. Does anybody remember what number 1 on my original video is? It was like and subscribe. No, not kidding. Like, subscribe. Please, please, please. No, but if you do, if you did watch my original video, number 1 was the hammer shot, of course. Nothing will ever beat this, unless they come out with something hammer style that has like a lot more shots. I just don't know what can beat it. And you can mod it in so many different ways. Like you can turn this into this. Now of course this is Osiris. I don't know which way you would read it. And, it is a hammer action priming. That's how you prime it. And then, just like any other blaster, you just pull the trigger. That didn't. Oh God! I'm just gonna set Osiris down. Just set that over there. Now the hammer shot. Hammer action. Okay. That's my grandma. Yeah, I live with my grandparents. They're the best. Let's get back to this video. Oh, I love my grandparents. It is a hammer action 5-shot revolver-esque blaster. Kind of like an Old West type thing. But, 5 shots, of course, like I just said. Now, this is different than other, I can't talk. This is kind of different than other, springers, because when you prime it back, like the hammer's different, but, the spring compresses down here, not somewhere like back in here. But there still is a plunger tube right in here, right behind the cylinder. And of course it has an AR, and when something unmodified comes into my arsenal, it gets modified. Especially this hammer shot. This is the only gun that I've kept unmodified for like 3 weeks. Even when I didn't know how to modify it, still modify something. And it's fun to spin. You can show off. Woo! Right as I almost drop it. Yeah. Now, of course, everybody knows that this hammer shot can turn into something like this. This Osiris Max says Hercules. And, of course, I won't have this in a while. Because sometime in spring, I'm going to paint it for another friend. And, this friend you haven't seen on this channel. I might try and get him out to my house when I do this video. And no, it isn't Max, because he already has Hercules. So all 3 of my friends are going to have hammer shots that I bought. Because my 2 original hammer shots were Osiris and Hercules. Now, I kept Osiris, and this is before any of them were painted. I gave one of my hammer shots to Max. I kept one, turned mine into Osiris. Like 3 weeks later, Max turns his into Hercules. Now, I got another hammer shot. I'm gonna give it away to another friend, so all 3 of us can have hammer shot wars at like my birthday or any other time that we get together. Because I love doing hammer shot wars. And mine is still the most powerful. And the next time I get Max over, we will be filming Osiris versus Hercules. Now, if for some stupid reason I forget, I'm going to do the hammer shot video for my friend. Then he's gonna get it into that video. Then all 3 of us are gonna have like a hammer shot like video comparison. And then we can just have a big Nerf war. And hammer shot is just, I love this thing. Just go buy one, you'll have so much fun with it. Just go buy one if you don't have one. Go buy any of these if you don't have one. And well, that's the end of the video. That's kind of very blunt, but this is the end of the video. Keep an eye for them noobs, and BN out. Woo!